I would opt for a tax bill any day because it reduces the risk of holding debt because you're no longer holding debt. Now, let's talk about the October 21st timeline to opt out. And people opt out mainly for tax reasons. Your state is charging income taxes for that forgiveness, especially if you're not public service qualified. You should find out what that tax amount is for your state. And if you opt to not get your loans forgiven, this is how I'd calculate the in order to make a financial decision. How much are the taxes and how much, not just is the forgiveness amount, but how much would you have to pay over time in lieu of paying the tax bill? I would opt for a tax bill any day because it reduces the risk of holding debt because you're no longer holding debt. Does that make sense? You owe a tax bill, but it's no longer debt you owe in your name. So that to me seems like, unless you're going to get into a bunch of tax debt. So I would calculate what is the tax implication over how much you would pay over the remaining number of years if you don't get forgiveness now. Okay, so for some people, their balance has grown significantly and forgiveness is just, I'm sorry, continuing to pay their loans is just too expensive. So forgiveness is the cheaper option, even if they make a payment plan with their state government to catch up on taxes, right? So if you want more information on specific states or how to calculate for your tax bill, I can bring more information, just comment below. And then lastly, I want to note, and of course, like it's really important that people get forgiveness before December 31st of 2025 because there is a federal tax repercussion on forgiveness after December 31st. Okay. So what should you do if you're a borrower? You should check your inbox. If you tried to apply for forgiveness, check your inbox for a email from the Department of Education, confirm your payment counts. Don't opt out of forgiveness unless you think the state taxes are going to be extremely overwhelming. Again, do not delay in making a decision. In fact, if you don't make a decision by October 21st, the government will assume you are okay with forgiveness. If you have questions, contact your servicer immediately. And then why this matters is, of course, it impacts your financial life. You have student loans, like this kind of content, please do share.